Hi everyone, welcome to YaguTamizhi. In this video, we are going to discuss about why we need cloud computing. This is what we are going to see in this video. Before that, let us assume one example. Try to understand this concept, guys. Okay, you have one bulb. Okay, this is you have one bulb, and you need to turn on the bulb. Actually, what you will do is you simply in your home you simply switch on you simply switch on. Then what happened? This bulb will start a glow. Okay, after the certain interval you need this bulb. Okay, then what you will do, you simply turn off the switch, then the bulb will stop glow. Okay, but the certain period of time what actually happening is uh, certain current flows through this wire to glow the bulb. Okay, that is what see here in this certain interval on and off. What actually happen is you using certain amount of current. Okay, you using certain amount of current. Based on this current and capacity of the current you are using, that only you are going to pay at the end of the month. Actually, what concept is it is what actually you are using, what how much current you are consuming, actually that only you are going to pay at the end of the month. But begin the screen how the electric power is generated is they are generating through the power plant. They are having we are not actually considering this, we need current to on the light. But begin the screen they are generating the power through the power plant. Then after generating the power, they are transferring the power plant to our hometown through the high electric cables. After they transferring into the hometown, then they are using power cables to give the current to our home. Okay, but we are not considering this everything. Okay, but we are simply you need current to on the light. Okay, that only we require current. But assume one thing, uh, if we need current, we need to separately generate one power plant. From this power plant we have to generate current for our uh, home. That is very difficult, right? But this is what actually happening in the IT industry before 15 to 20 years. Let us try as a data center. Okay, um, let us try to compare this uh, power plant and data center as same. Okay, then you can understand this example very easily. Okay, mm, okay, let us try to compare. Okay, first of all, what actually we need is we simply turn on the light. Okay, turn on the light. Okay, turn on the light. That only we record. Likewise, if you see in the IT point of view, IT field point of view, you simply need to develop application. Okay, develop application. Okay, likewise, uh, for turn on the light, we required current to turn on the light. Likewise, to develop application, actually what we need, I telling from very basic, but for developing application we require middleware application, whatever it is. I simply tell for your understanding. For developing application, we need first compute power. Okay, RAM, CPU, memory, whatever it is, to develop this application. Okay, simply putting, compute power. Uh, Example, if you take as CPU, memory or RAM, and not only it also requires some other things like middleware, some other software. Okay, OS, whatever it is, whatever the things required to develop this application, that only we record like current. Okay. How the current is generated, there how the current is produced. The current is normally produced from power plant. Likewise, how we can able to produce this compute power? For that we have to manage or maintain data center. That is the thing, data center. But normally uh, we no need to maintain this power plant. They have certain people to maintain this power plant, but in the IT field we have to manage the data center before 15 to 20 years, before the cloud computing is not cloud computing is came into the market. Okay. In the data center, what actually we do is uh, the company first of all they have to rent the building. Okay, this is simply assume that this is the building. After renting the building, and they buy hardware. Okay, hardware is nothing but server. Okay, then to manage this hardware, we have to separately assign certain peoples. Okay, certain peoples to manage, and also the server required cooling system. Okay, and what we need to set up network and cooling security, whatever the things we require to manage the data center. We have to done everything. We need to do, we need to maintain everything. Okay. mm, but for this we and also each and every month we need to maintain this hardware, because they maybe will have some problem, right? We have to manage. Okay, for that each and every month we also spend some amount. Okay, for that initially we have to put high amount. Okay, high amount. Okay. Okay, now we not go deep into data center. We simply assume this much thing we have to maintain. Then only we can able to produce this compute power. After producing this compute power only we can able to develop application. But actually in this power plant point of view, they have separate people to manage this. They simply provide us current. Using this current we can able to turn on the light. This, from here only the cloud came into here. Okay, like they managing power plant, the cloud will manage the data center for us. Okay, they will provide compute power to us. Using this compute power we can able to develop application. Okay, this is why we need cloud computing. Let us try to compare these two things. Okay, we can understand easily. Okay. Okay, if you are in your home, you need to on the light. Okay, what you will do is simply turn on the switch and turn off the switch. Okay, in this particular time your bulb on and off. Okay. Okay, but for that particular interval of time we are using certain current, right? That current only you are going to pay. You not going to pay extra amount, only what you are use, that amount only you going to pay at the end of the month. Okay, that the concept as pay only for what you are use. But the same thing in the cloud, we only pay only for what we use. Example, if you need 8 GB RAM. Okay, and 1 TB memory. Okay, like that. Simple, very basic example, but not like this happening. You simply rent from the cloud. Okay, you need this one for 1 month. 1 month you record this one. After the usage we no need this one. Then what you will do is simply return to the cloud. Okay, then you will pay at the end of the month only the particular 1 month you are using, right? That particular 1 month only you going to pay amount. Okay, the same thing happening here. Okay, that only pay only for what we are using. Okay, like that second point you see, no plan plant maintenance. Okay, in this the power plant we are not going to maintain it. Actually they have separate people to maintain, they have separate people to update the power plant, maintain the power plant, whatever it is they will manage separately, we no need to maintain. Likewise the data center, normally in the data center we have to maintain, but if you go to the cloud provider will manage the data center, we no need to maintain, they will provide the resources, we can simply use and return to the cloud. Okay, that is the point, we no need to maintain the data center. And scaling. Okay, let us assume that daily in your home you are using 10 unit of current. Okay, suddenly your relatives came, few people came into your home, and so that your daily current consumption is increased to 20 unit. Okay, but at the end of the month what actually you are using, that only you are going to pay, right? We can able to scale how much current we need, we can able to take, and then for the less workload we can use only less current. Okay, but in the same thing we cannot, it is difficult to in the IT field. Okay, if the demand is high, what we actually do is we have to buy additional hardware, and then we have to set up this hardware. Minimum it will take time as minimum 1 week or 1 month. Okay, in the traditional data center, but in the cloud we can able to scale our resources within seconds, fraction of seconds or in minutes. Okay, with the button clicks. Like example, if you take expand the storage, if we have very if we have already we are using 10 GB, now we need to increase to 100 GB. Okay, then we can able to scale within seconds or minutes. Okay, likewise compute power. Okay, let us, if you are using 8 GB RAM. Okay, then we need to increase the 32 GB RAM, means we can increase within seconds or minutes. Okay, this is why we need cloud computing. I hope you got some basic idea about why we need cloud computing. Yeah guys, this is about this video. In the next video we will discuss what is cloud computing. Thank you.